All right guys, welcome to a special episode of Explore Rigs. Now, we love doing rig review videos. We love showing you unique touring vehicles. Now, this one ticks every single one of those boxes, but I tell you what, the best part about this rig review is next Sunday, 1 week from tonight when this goes live, you guys get the chance to win this completely for free. You don't have to buy anything. There's no hidden catches. There is a link in the description. All you have to do is click that link for all the details. But what we're here to do is give you a full rundown on Toyzuki, the epic idea from MaxTrax. It's basically a mini Sandy Torp Land Cruiser. And I tell you what, it has got everything you could possibly throw at a touring vehicle. Let's get in. Check it out. So what exactly are you looking at? This is a brand new Suzuki Jimny. Now the concept behind this was to take a Jimny and turn it into a one-of-a-kind touring vehicle. Of course, the biggest, famous, most well-known touring vehicle throughout all of Australia is the 79 series Land Cruiser. So the team at MaxTrax come up with a concept to turn a Suzuki into a 79 series basically. So with the help from a lot of industry leaders throughout Australia, they managed to team up and create the ultimate little rig. All right, let's start at the front, guys. The first thing you're gonna notice that just jumps out at you, and I honestly think this sets the whole build off, is the 79 series scoop that they've grafted in the front of the Suzuki bonnet here. So the team at AEP, Australian Engineering Professionals, have done an epic job. Not only did they do the scoop, they also did the cut, which we'll get to a little bit later on. Now, look up front, we've got the AFN bull bar guys with the bash plate down low, and of course, we've got the scrub bars and rock sliders coming around the side, which looks absolutely epic, all done in the Raptor coat in sort of a hammer tone finish. So nice big protection up front on the big Jimny. Up on top here, guys, we've got the GME UHF aerial. This is the 2.1 DBI, which links up with the XRS hand unit inside the cab. We'll get to that in a minute. We've got the Terralume spotties up on front, guys. Behind that is the custom Toyzuki grill, which looks absolutely epic. Sneaking around the side, straight away you'll notice the beautiful stainless snorkel. This is fully Raptor coated as well to keep that nice black and sandy theme as we roll around. Ties in really nice with the scrub bars. Underneath here, the big girl is on the J-Max suspension. We've also got the Airbag Man airbags in the rear there, just to keep your ride height absolutely perfect. Then the big black bears on an ROH rim. I tell you what, the black wheels and tires really set this thing off. Let's keep it cruising. Got the Rhino Rack roof racks. We've got the Rhino Rack platform Pioneer rack up on top. They've done well to use all the roof space, guys. On top, 5 Terralume spotties. So like we said, definitely don't need to be afraid of the dark with this build. They've also thrown a couple little Terralumes on the side for, you know, when you're trying to find that perfect campsite and everyone's arguing which is the best one, you'll be able to find it in the dark. Then of course, we got 4 of the MaxTrax Extremes up on top, mounted nicely on the Rhino Rack, which still actually leaves you a little bit of space on the roof, which is pretty cool. They've definitely made the most of the roof rack using the full width of the roof. We've got another Rhino Rack Pioneer rack on the back, which actually finishes the roof off nice. More storage up on top, guys. The Expedition 134 boxes, and we've got an absolutely massive MSA cargo bag on the other side. So you really can load this thing up for those big adventures. Let's keep cruising around the back before I show you inside this stunning canopy. It's actually a really neat and tidy rear end. We got the Black Bear spare on the back there. One's more than enough for the little Susie. We've got the MSA premium rear storage bag. More lighting, guys. Another couple of Terralume work lights at the back here. These are pretty cool. A couple of roto packs on the back. So you got a 5 litre for your petrol, 5 litre for water. Nicely stored on the back there. Okay, nice big trundle drawer at the back here, guys. Underneath that, we got the X-Bar by Heyman Reese, which is obviously your tow ball. At the moment, we've got the MaxTrax recovery hitch in there. We've got a couple of really nice recovery points for when you're getting any strife. Now, this is extremely impressive. Underneath, we've got the Brown Davis long-range tank. They've custom made a tank to suit the back of the Susie. So you don't get a lot of fuel capacity in the Susie, but they've managed to sneak another 30 litres. It is built for touring, and now it's going to have the fuel capacity to do so. So all in all, it's a super neat, practical and tidy rear end. Let's keep it dancing. I want to give you a little look under the bonnet, but first, we've got the Rhino Rack Batwing compact awning up there as well, guys, and we're getting to the canopy. Just wait. Let's have a look under the bonnet, check out the cab, and then we'll get to the good stuff. All right, under the bonnet, this is where all the horsies are. 130 Newton meters of power. We got 75 kilowatts. It's a big 4-cylinder. She's an inline 1.5. This thing will pull you out of just about anything except a paper bag. A little bit of custom air piping to go into the snorkel there. Other than that, she's pretty factory. Let's jump in the cab, check it out. The big cockpit, let me run you through. First off, we got the quad lock in each corner. His and her quad lock holders, which are extremely handy, especially when you're off-roading. Nice little dash mat in here to keep everything tidy. We've got a little dash mat organizer up there, guys. The other thing we notice, and it's a really nice touch, I'm not gonna lie, Department of Interior have thrown in one of their roof consoles, a little bit of extra storage, a couple of USB outlets, easy rocker switches to turn the side lights on the truck. Another big light in the middle here. There's actually some lights for the back, so the people in the back, you know, they can have a look and see what they're doing. Up front, we got the XRS, my favorite, the only UHF that's worth having in your vehicle if you actually care about touring. It's the XRS Connect, guys, GME, with the magnetic mount. I love the magnetic mount. Downstairs here, guys, we got some of the Brown Davis floor mats. If you're chasing floor mats for any of your touring vehicles, full custom molded Brown Davis floor mats are the go. So that's going to keep your interior from getting all muddy. We got a couple of seat covers in here as well, guys. Little Toyzuki decals from the team at Superfit. Next to the XRS, guys, EC Off-Road hooked us up with the aftermarket stereo system. Really tidies this whole little center console through, making it easy to have all your CarPlay, better stereo, all those bits and pieces. Now, let me tell you about this chop. Couldn't be more impressed with the guys at AEP. Not only did they manage to turn the little Susie into a ute, but they've done it looking factory. Really nice how the carpet follows the headliner all the way through here. It literally looks like it's rolled straight off the factory floor. All in all, guys, this is an epic little cockpit. It's one thing that Suzuki have done well, actually. It's a really tidy little car, and thanks to a couple little bits and pieces, this thing is ready for a proper touring mission. Speaking of touring missions, let's jump in the canopy and find out exactly what's going on back there. All right, on your marks, get set. Wait a minute. First off, guys, a lightweight custom canopy built by Concept Canopies for the back of the Toyzuki. Basically like a half canopy for the back of any normal car. But not only do you win the car, but it is absolutely kitted out with a bucket load of goodies, guys. So straight away, really nice canopy door. Obviously with your anti-dust system as well. Lighting built into the doors here on your nice gas struts. Wouldn't be an adventure without your mates. So your mates have thrown in a bucket load of beers, guys. Looks like about 10 cases of beer. You got Tilly, you got your Larry's in here as well. So your next few camping trips are definitely well and truly covered. Then when you get home from your camping trips and it's time to clean the big rig, luckily it won't take too long to clean because there's not too much of it, but we got the Salt Shift. The team have absolutely gone to town. They have loaded you up. You've got the ultimate off-road kit, guys. This thing includes all of your foam guns. Make sure that the mud and grind just falls straight off, along with a full underbody cleaner. It's got your chassis flush. I tell you what, if you're looking at cleaning your next four-wheel drive, make sure you go check out the Salt Shift boys because it really does make cleaning that much easier. Now, not only have you got all of that, guys, they've got some underbody sealant here. They've got some vinyl plastics, rejuvenator. There's just a bucket load of stuff when it comes to cleaning your car. Brushes, absolutely loaded. Now, really nice little battery box in here. Team at Red Arc have obviously hooked the whole truck up with a 12-volt system. You got your BC-DC charger in there, lithium battery, guys, a nice 700-watt pure Synwave inverter. So you've got all your outlets here. The rest of it is basically bulk storage. So you get your camping gear, your tables, chairs, everything on this side. Let's sneak around and check out the other side because there's a few more goodies over there. They've done a stellar little job here. They've managed to fit in one of the MSA drop-down fridge slides. Slide this fella out here. Look at that. Angle, 40-litre fridge at your fingertips. Also, the new MSA drop-down slide has a really nice little slide-out stainless table. Makes it easy to load and unload your fridge. Also not bad for a cold Larry when you're kicking around the campsite. You've got a little bar set up there, which is pretty cool. Not only have Angle thrown in the fridge, you've also got 2 foldable solar chargers in there. And if that wasn't cool enough, they've also thrown in a 2.3 kilowatt generator. So the back of this thing is absolutely stacked with goodies. Once you pull the beer, the generators, everything out, you get a nice couple of storage boxes in here for all your cutlery, knives, forks, anything else that goes along. The other thing I like, guys, is underneath the tray, a couple of real neat and tidy little under tray toolboxes, one on each side. The other side's actually where they've snuck the fuel filler, which is really cool, keeping it nice and clean and simple. But all in all, guys, there she is, the Toyzuki in all of its glory. Hats off to all the companies that have got involved. There's a few other prizes that are going in before next week at the National 4x4 show. So this thing will actually be drawn down at the National 4 Drive show. So if you're not heading down next weekend, guys, if you've just entered this, maybe that's a good enough reason to get down and be there live when they draw it. Here's a few of the other prizes. Hopefully I've mentioned everyone. There is a King Chrome toolkit going in here. There's some Makita power tools. There's a full first aid kit from Survival. 12 months insurance from Club 4x4. I'll tell you what, as far as prizes go, it's no 79, but it's not bad, I tell you. Massive shout out to all the companies that got around and supported Maxtrax in building this one-of-a-kind, one-off, world-first little build. They've absolutely knocked it out of the park. Best part is, guys, it is drawn next Sunday at the Melbourne 4 Drive show. So get your ass down to the Melbourne 4 Drive show. You can enter for free. The link is in the description below, guys. Click that, put your email in. That's it. That is all you have to do. And look, I'm pretty excited to see who takes this out next weekend. Shout out for Maxtrax for letting us be involved, letting us take it out for the first off-road little trip. This thing's only got 200 kilometers on, and here we are banging around in the bush. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, all that carry on. Till next time, get out and enjoy the Explore Life.